just wanted to do an introduction for everybody about real estate. What is real estate? How do we get into real estate? What are the ways? And afterwards, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions in the meantime, just put up your hand while we're going through. And I can report on something. Okay. So, real estate invested in Calgary. That's me. That's my number. Okay. So, what are your goals? And I think it's really important for everybody to kind of think about real estate, investing in general, everything. What is my goal? You know, is my goal to be, you know what? For me, my goal is always to be, I wanted to own enough properties that if I ever lost my job, these properties can cover my mortgage, pay for my bills, and I can be self-sufficient, not having to worry about working for somebody else. That was always been my goal. So everybody has their own goals. You know, sometimes, and the goal is to also pass down this wealth of real estate to the next generation, okay? Because they're going to need it, right? So it's always good to identify what are your goals. You know, I like to say it out loud, write it down on paper. Don't be afraid to set your goals. You know, it's always important to do that, okay? Next one. So when it comes to real estate, two of the things we're always looking for are cash flow and appreciation, okay? I think there's some more points here, isn't there? Okay, so cash flow appreciation are the main points we're looking for all the time. We're looking for either appreciation on our personal home where we live. We always want it to, you know, go up in value. It's tax-free money. If we buy a rental property, we want cash flow. We also want to increase in value. That's the game, right? Make money. So, and how do we purchase? So, a lot of people are new to the country. They're not aware of how do we get into this real estate game. Number one thing, credit. Credit is king in Canada, right? And, you know, all around the world. We want to build up our credit. If you're new to the country, get your credit cards. Go get a credit card. Start buying on that credit card. Pay it off every month. Start building your credit. So build up that credit. Your credit is going to be needed when you want to buy. Okay. Now we need credit. We also need cash. We can have savings. We can have some type of cash. You know, we want to. We can go into partnerships with family, with friends. We can use our RSPs. A lot of people aren't aware of that. First-time home buyers, you can take money out of your RSPs and invest it into your property. Okay? It's much better than taking money out of my cash, right? If I have money in RSP, you can transfer it over, and then slowly you can pay that off. What that allows you to do, let me get into the market now. Let's get in the market now, and let's get that appreciation. Okay? This happened with one of my clients, my niece's boyfriend. He came to me, wanted to buy real estate. He was a first-time home buyer, took money out of his RSPs. He bought a house 2 summers ago in Huntington Hills for $425,000, and now it's about $475,000. Right? So $50,000, who can say $50,000 in 2 years in Canada? It's possible. Canada, right? It's too expensive. So loans, you can get third-party loans as well, but I don't think that's what we want to recommend at this point. When you get to more advanced level of investing, then you can get third-party loans to buy properties. Okay? First-time home buyers. So, is anybody here a homeowner now? Put your hands up, homeowners. Okay? So, were you guys first-time home buyers? And you use the first-time home buyer? Right? You want to make sure you're using that, right? And take advantage of that opportunity. Because you only get it once in your whole life to use that first-time home buyers. Use it correctly, right? And what I mean is, even if you have to wait longer to buy the proper property to make more savings, do it. You know, it makes all the difference in the world. You can set yourself up by that first property you buy. If you buy something that's Sweden property for 5% down, I guarantee you within 4 or 5 years you'll be ready to buy second and third property. Okay? Okay. So what do we want to buy? Okay? When we're looking at our own home, we want to buy a nice home we also want cash flow. Cash flow is king in real estate. The cash flow you have, the more cash flow you have, the more that real estate is worth. Okay? And that is always going to be worth the top value as the real estate keeps increasing value over the years. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, metrics. Now, people talk about real estate. You see all the guys on Instagram and they have their Ferraris and they talk about real estate, but they don't even know what real estate is, how to make money. They want to make money on sales, but they don't know the basics of investing. Okay? There are metrics. How do we find out that we want to buy a property? I don't want to lose money. We're not here to lose money, we're here to make money. And there's systems in play for us to make sure that we know we're buying the right property. Okay? Cash flow. Okay, so if we're going to buy a rental property, say for $500,000, just for example. Okay? It's going to have a suite up and a suite down. Okay? How much money is that making me every month? Right? If it's making me $3,500 a month, and my mortgage payment is, $4,000, this is not a good property. Right? It has to be making positive income. If it's not making positive income, this is not Vancouver, this is not Toronto, it's not worth it. Calgary market, you have to be making positive income on rental property. Okay? Sometimes you say, Robbie, I don't have that much budget to buy suited property. They're $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Maybe with a condo, maybe you don't have that positive income. As long as you're covering your costs, that's the most important thing. The costs are, we have mortgage payments, right? We have taxes, we have insurance and maintenance. So once we add up all of our costs, if we making positive income at the end, this is what we want, right? And we want the more positive income, the better. So I'll give you an example. My wife's car got stolen in front of our house in 2020, COVID time. So she had some pizza boxes for the kids. She was reaching over, she left the key inside the car, and at night time, he was on the driveway, some kid opened up the car and took it. So she was upset in the morning, and I said, you know what, this is great. We don't need a car, we're going to buy real estate. She was, Robbie, you're crazy. You're always talking about real estate. I go, let me show you how real estate works. Okay? The car was maybe about $75,000. Okay? We didn't have it paid off. We had about $40,000 that the insurance company gave us. Okay? Now, she worked at WestJet. She had some stocks. We went out shopping for a rental property. In Whitehorn, we picked up a duplex. Okay? 3 bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down. Okay? At that time, my friend who's a realtor was renovating it. Brand new renovation, everything. Granite counters, stainless steel appliances, beautiful house property, backing onto Whitehorn Community Center. At that time, it was $315,000. Okay? We purchased that. We had to put $80,000 down. So she took some more savings up, put $80,000 down. Every month, she was making $1,000. Positive income. Right? So that car, I said, you know what, now buy whatever car you want. The same money was going to buy for the car, now I got a house and I got a car. And guess what? The car's value goes down. The property value goes down, right? So now that house that we bought for $315 is worth $515. That car is now worth half the value, right? So we want that positive income to pay for our depreciating assets, right? Our depreciating assets are our property. Let that pay for our car. Let that pay for our potential expenses that we have. Okay? And this is very easy to calculate. You can go on TD Canada Trust mortgage calculator online, find any property, put in your calculations. If it's $500,000, put in your down payment. It'll tell you what your payments are. You can get the tax, insurance. It's very easy to find it out. Okay? Next slide, please. Yeah, so today was basically, Brian asked me to give you guys a kind of a quick intro. How to get into real estate, what's the benefits of real estate, and because I think not a lot of people are, or maybe purchase in the next few years, thinking that, people are renting homes, they're living with their families right now, right? You guys want to be eventually buying property, right? For your kids, kids. Do you have any questions about how we get started, about savings? Yes, sir.
What do you recommend, let's say you buy an old house, and you spend money in it, you renovate,
Yes.
and sell it.
Like the flips, the flip property.
Yeah.
They're great. It's just really hard to find a property that has the right margins that you're going to make money after. Because right now in Calgary, it's so competitive. Every single person is looking for a house to flip. So you have to do the calculations. Now, if we buy a flip property, we have to make money, right? So it really depends on the numbers. You have to do the calculations. How much is going to be the renovation? We need professionals doing the renovations, adding those costs up, right? And then making sure that, hey, maybe we got to pay realtor too. Maybe we got to, it's got to be worth it. So it's not easy to calculate. A lot of people think that you know how to do it, and there's very few people that are successful at it. I'll tell you. And I've done so myself. I've lost. I've won. It's not making you learn. And at the end, I learned that, what? You got to trust some professionals. You can't do all the renovations yourself. If you're trying to do a lot, it doesn't work that way. Okay? So I can talk to you later if you want to know more about how to calculate those margins. Do you have something in particular that you can say? Just it's a tough game, especially now. Calgary timing is springtime. If you have your time for a flip for spring, you can make money. If you have it and it's done now, you can be in big trouble. Okay? Holding costs add up as well. Anything else? Anybody else? Yes, sir.
How do you, what's your prediction on, coming
Sure.
5 years?
Yeah, sure. So, I've actually been investing since '99 here in Calgary. And when I started investing, I really paid attention to Toronto and Vancouver. To be honest, Calgary market is driven by Vancouver and Toronto. They're the big players, we're the small player. Okay? What happens is, over time, Vancouver and Toronto, they become so expensive that they are over double the price, right? And this happened in 2002. The same thing happened, and I was in real estate then. 2002, the house in Toronto was $600,000 or $700,000. In Calgary, it was not even. Maybe $500,000. Calgary was less than $200,000. So what happened is, it's something called kind of like a market equilibrium. The markets that are so high, people start rushing to Calgary because it's so low. So in the long run, Calgary, whatever the price is in Toronto and Vancouver now, we will be there in 10 years. So right now, the average price in Calgary for a detached home is about $600,000. In Vancouver, $1.2 million. In Toronto, $1.1 million. In 10 years, we will be there. They will be, who knows where. But that's how it's been over the last 3 years. So it's not that Calgary appreciates, they just go so high that Calgary has no choice but to go up to a certain amount of value. And that's what we've seen over the last, since 2020, right? Everybody from Ontario, Vancouver coming here, all the migration, not enough housing, it's really kind of important. So yeah, it's the safest bet in Canada, in my opinion, is Calgary. The third or fourth best city. It's so nice for families, so overall, yeah, it's going to be similar. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
When you buy a house, you have less than 20%.
Yes.
They ask you to pay 100%.
Yes, they will, if you have less than 20%, they're going to actually pay CMHC fee, right? It's not a big deal. Honestly, it depends on the type of property.
Yeah. If your house value is going up, is there any way to claim those the money you pay for insurance?
Is there any way to serve?
Claim those money.
The CMHC? No. The CMHC, you cannot get a rebate before that.
Because somebody told me, if you, house values, let's say you buy for 300, now maybe 600.
Yeah.
So the value house has enough for 20%. So you can claim it, he says.
Like he can maybe take money out of the property?
No. The one he paid for insurance,
Okay.
so those one is an invoice claim because the one is going on.
No, because what happens is CMHC will add that $10,000 or $13,000 to the principal of your mortgage, and then it gets paid out every month like a mortgage payment, right? So I don't think you can claim it from your taxes or for tax purposes.
It is only information. I just want to make sure.
Okay, no, CMHC you cannot get a rebate. But CMHC is not the worst thing. Like CMHC sounds like a big fee. Does anybody know what CMHC is, Canada Mortgage and Housing? So if you're putting less than 20% down, you want to buy a property, right? Say I want to buy a property and it's $300,000. I only have 5% or 10%. If it's less than 300 or 20%, CMHC is an insurance. Okay, it's called Canada Mortgage and Housing. They put an insurance saying that, okay, you know, this gentleman is going to buy this house for less than 20% down, so we're going to charge him insurance. Just in case he defaults, the insurance will pay the bank. Okay, so that insurance is 4%. 4% on how much you're borrowing. Okay, so if your mortgage is, say, $300,000, it'll be $12,000. A fee, but they add it to your mortgage, so it only gets maybe $20 a month you have to pay. Right? So there can be confusion about CMHC. If you do not have 5% or 20% down, it's really not a big deal. Because in the long run, the property is going up so much, the fee is nothing. It's like a speeding ticket in the long run, right? Especially if you have a suite property. You know, I was talking to, I think, Abraham last week. He has a property that he's living up and renting for. Who cares about $20 a month for CMHC? If you're making $1,500 for your suite, it doesn't matter, right? Anybody else? Yes, sir.
Just speaking up with that question. It seems that if you start from the rate that you pay is not the best because you pay
Maybe. Can I use
so
this?
anyway, when you get it down, it doesn't help you. So is that pay for down payment?
I think if you can put 20% down and you're comfortable, sure, why not? But if you can't, it's not the end of the world. As long as you make sure your payments are going to be okay. You know, you can cover those payments. Because now you put less money down, your payments are going to be more, right? So for whatever, if it's for your house or for your investment, just got to make sure that you're okay. Because in the long run, I would rather pay less down and keep my capital in my pocket so I can invest in other places, right? Spread it out more. That's the way I would rather do. Personal residence, maybe you don't want CMHC. No. I don't think it's a big deal, honestly. Anybody else?
One last question.
Yes, sir.
What drives the housing market?
What drives it?
Yeah, is it the job market or is it the conflict in Calgary?
In Calgary, since the last 2 years, it's been not so much job. The job it's very tough, I think, to get a job in Calgary right now. There's so much migration. Mostly it's migration. There's so much international migration to Canada, right? And there's so much migration interprovincially within Canada to Calgary. We had 2023, 75,000 people moved here. Typically, 8,000 to 12,000. So we had 600,000 for normal years in 2023, right? So that was a big driver last year. Now this year, not so much, because the markets have softened in Toronto, Vancouver, the rates have dropped, so a lot of people said, hey, we can't move to Calgary or Vancouver, because first, for Calgary, there's not enough jobs here, right? Unfortunately, compared to Vancouver or Toronto, there's so much industry here, right? There's not enough jobs, and they say, hey, it's cheaper here now, maybe we can afford to get into Vancouver or Toronto. So this year's been a little bit slower, last year was crazy, so migration is huge, the rates are going to be another one, and just affordability in general. Right? New immigrants come to Canada, it's hard to go to Vancouver or Toronto. Right? Calgary, I think, is probably the third best city. Montreal's there, but Montreal's doesn't have much jobs. Okay? Anybody else? Okay, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, and that all looks at your voice. Thank you so much. How do you absolutely do you about how to kind of example in contact the work to manage the mistake? Yes. هلا الجهود إذا بالنسبة لجهود لنا كفنا هو أساسي ناي جون ناي زمان تمتو زمان مزه أقوى زلوا بالإنجليزي كمان سألنا إذا بالنسبة بالإنجليزي سبيل المهان يعني زود بس يبدي محل إذا بالإنجليزي لازم سأسمعنا أو سأسوي سأسمعنا قبل ما نبدأ every 1995
أو نحن نحت سبوع يوم كذا أصبح زين كل سنة تمشي زين سلازي أبغى زين ما نقول كذا بايوي كندا روتيت سيستم أو عشرة عام تدرو جنبام ما سلازي إذا زلوا من السكين لا نحتاج تمن يقولوش تقدر ما يقولوش سلازي كابتي نكمل كذا نتاعي مالك تتابع يسمي. Nah, ini kalau predict normally maksimum over 2 tahun. Jika sebenarnya kita tadi masuk, dia berkemana itu, kalau hari masuk asal tangan satu kopi mana. Jadi tidak ada hanya advantage. Atisah saya masuk lagi sering mahal. Jadi at some point terus gizi tidak ada asal mahal itu. Berkat serah kalau qualification anda kamu lagi. Hijau pun tidak selalu selalu. Ya Allah, dan saya semua dengan immigration, dengan migrants, dengan sihir, dengan apa kaf itu, zakat ayam. Harga saya mana itu serah jamiah mana itu, ini cuma sekian dalam kerjaan mana. Hingga Israel yang atas ini bergen Salwa mana. Tidak tenang. It wasn't easy manage. But Allah manage. Anak ini saya pun masuk ke Indonesia. Namanya ada mana? Abu yang biasa dia tidak nanti mana itu. Tapi itu masuk sekolah namanya nanti mana itu. Fikirnya yang itu semasa ini itu mesti nak ada semasa ho. Itu kamu terus desire bahasa tapi gimana? Anyway, saya dia aksi saya akan tasawuf itu mana itu. Dan sejauh akan segala itu akan segala salah satu berdoa waktu lahir sekali Allah kamu tersi nanti kamu ada yang diharikas burger fries coca kami sering itu kan sering mana kamu beli tidak semua berseksi betul ya teman. Selain kasih beragam begini mana. Ahad kalau ini tawarin itu ulama itu misal sebagai ada mana itu orang sakitnya. Misalnya Samsung ini dan fresh adalah nesrahnya kayak selagi kamu berfayari lagi mana. Haramat Allah SWT yang sudah temelasi lagi. Fire way management within a day management. Indahnya dari apa Israel ada di dalam Israel enam tahun. Tapi Habasha ada beberapa tahun. Na Afghanistan aman. Seperti itu nak Habasha saya mengenal. Habasha banyak. Nanti Afghanistan furunda sekali furunda anak nak kita mana itu. Anak kira-kira ayah saya mana itu. Sesuai untuk kalimat dimasuk kasyara bahawa ibarat belajar tulis, sama dengan ilmu ada ni. Dasar ilmu ini ada ni. Dasar sebetulnya belajar kamu tahu ni mana ni. Hizan ni nak basement or itu mana. Up to basement saat itu terkini dia. Nak ada terkini dia mana dia. أو معك أو مصطلح جمعت لذلك على سبب حالنا صعب يقولي رمانة جبرزة الناس لوكي مرة كنيت قوي أن صوبي هاي كسام على إن تزرع هاي بس مالك إذا ممكن كمان يجي في الوقت ده مالك سامساي معك سامساي صحيح na mekanik yang mana na mekanik Habasha bahannya nawa satu dia koin digambar bomba yang semua dia kena istilahnya ini maksudnya como air dia mana ni amaja Habasha zohlo kalau sahaja maksudnya awal awal maksudnya amaja Habasha sahaja macam mana dan sih mana ጋዝ ስቴሽን ተቆይኑ ሳስችት ስራተይ ስራተ ብሎ አለካ ስራ ወለይ ኢለ ስራ አለይ ወድ ነው ማለት ነሚት ነው ስንታን ታናሳ አው ስራ ሳምሪኒሩ ቲሸርት በሚያ ናይቶሮንቶስ ታናሳ ሳይ አው ማይ መስላ ማለት መስያት ንውሉል ዘይት ነገር በንዚን መልእ ወማቻይ ገበር በቃ ማይ ነፋን ማለት ኦስራ ዘይት ፍላቅን ቲሸርት የገበር ነው ትሳይ ከቢ ሳንስክሪን ታቆን ይፈልግ ማለት አሁን ለምሳሌ ዳዌ ኤክስፖዝድ ሆነ ማለት ቆርበቴ ሀይሩ ማለት አስይ anyway ከዚህ መስከረም ተመልሶ ማለት መስከረም መስመሰል የትምህርት አፕላይ ያደረገ ማለት ሀር ኮሪያን ታንጌሪያ ማለት ዘሚያንሽ ሽቶስ ከገለኛ ሰለስተ አርባዕተ ታንጌሪያ ትመርጣት ማለት ልጅዩ እንተ ሰባይ ከፊሊፒን ነው ማናስቴሽን ፉል ታይም እንኳን እንጂ ነው ኮፕሌይ ነው ታይም ነው ኮፕሌይ ናይ ዊኬንድ ሰራተኛ ነው ታንዚ ናይ ተመረቃለ ነው ሐራይ ሳምንት እንጂ ነው ይሄን ታሳሪ ማለት ስለዚህ አሰነው ሰዓዲ መሃል ማለት ቀዳም ሰንበቃ ይሰራል ማለት ቀዳም ሰንበቃ አና ለዚህ ማለት አንድ ማለት እንዳሰራ ቆሎ ባይሮይ ሴፍቲ አው አናና በቁ ዝናይ ሎግን ከለው አዲስ እንታሩ ተጠው ሳንስክሪን ቦርድ በተበለ ማለት ወይ ጉቡ ታንጎ ታን ሴፍቲ እና ላይ ማለት ማሳራንልና አንቲ ማኪናነት ጅክ ሬጉላር ጅክ መስል ከዚህ ሰባይ ያለና ነው ስፖርት ኮንትራክት ወሬ ይላል ስፖርት ኮንትራክት ንሰብከት ፈቅዶ ባለው ነው ወንጌል الناس አንታዘን ተቀሮሲያ ማለት ሳባን መዝያ ጉንባፍ መልባለ ማለት ነው ባሪስ ማቆይ ማለት ነው ባሪስ ማለት አና አቀይ ቃልስ ሲናኑ ይፈቀደኝ አኔ ተላል ኢደን ሰሐደ ተናተዋና አና ትወዲ مساس نبر معسكر المساني المسكر مسلم مساعد النرار الإسرائيل بين في فلتني بوكس يرفع سيناتي فين هو I lost my mind وديت تماشالي أهل من المسكن مالك وصل ما في مالك كيو hari jiwa saya adalah hari nafsi saya nafsi kita malaki hospital ini hospital ini pun baik tidak terlalu saya kira ini hospital agar kami awal mengaraf ini hospital langsung hakimum biasa itu mesti asal dan ini roh yang itu malaki anda harus ada umur yang diterima dan ada عمل هو ما يمسع شيء من السيد معناه تكتسب قوة anyway books down paper dan urut saya download mereka kan telepon voice mail dia العلاقة شو عادي شو ما كمان تتمالك تعمل مالك بس يا أخي هذا خلاص ما اليوم anyway بتهريبه تمسايل نبر من حاجة زمن مالتي anyway كمان وينه هذا شيء كرابات من مالتي لازم أبزع عدي ما بتحدش حرامه safety is important أي تدار نفسها بعضها هتعلم بس لازم تبعها وين بس الدواء تعرفه use common sense عمي ومص غبري أسرعي هريكا جلانس نهدبر عندك جلانس فقط كلمة نجار نتصبر لهم فيها كل الماس الذي نجلس على صوت لا أعرف الذي هي نحن حاجة من التعامل أنا حبوس تبع ክንገብር ኢና ንለግን ነፍስና እስታይና ነገር ሳክሪፋይስ ንገብራ ስለዚ በዚ ከም ዝኾይኑ ማለት እዩ ትምህርተይ ወዲኤ እያ ማለት እዩ ትምህርተይ ወዲኤ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ኢሎም ማለት እዩ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ተቐበሉኒ ካብ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ፎርዋርድ ሪዝን እያ ነይራ ኮኣፕ ፕሮግራም ነይርዎም ኮኣፕ ማለት እንታይ ማለት እዩ ሳመር ክኸውን ከሎ ስራሕ ዕድልዋ ማለት እዩ እንጂ መጀመርያ ኣኼባ ገይሮምና ተኣኼባ እንታይ ይሉና ንኮኣፕ ትትኸውን ዘድልየካ ነጥቢ ጥራሕ ተባሂልና ማለት እዩ ነጥቢ የድልየካ ተባሂለ ማለት እዩ ሕራይለ ተማሚ ፅቡቅ ነጥቢ ገይረ ማለት እዩ ድሓር ኣብቲ ስራሕ ምሃብ ሳመር ዝመፀ ግን ኣነ ጥራሕ ዘይኮነ ማለት እዩ ዝኾነ ዓይነት ካልኣይ ዜጋ ዝቀረ ኩሉ ስራሕ ይወሃብ ነቶም ዝዓዲ ስራሕ ይኮኑ ማለት እዩ ጌና ኮምፕሌን ጌና ስለምንታይ በቃ ንዓይ ዝሃበት ምክንያት ኣብ ኢንተርቪው ስሓት ጌርካ ይላል እሞ ነጥበይ ከይለያ እሞ ነጥቢ ሃይገድስ ይላል ሩኡይ ስታዲ ሩኡይ ሬሲፕሊ ጌርሹ ማለት እዩ እጅ ደሓነ ምክንያቱ ዝሓደ ዓይነት ዜጋ ናብቲ ቦታ ስለዝኣተው እጅ ደሓኒ ማለት እዩ ኤኒወይ ሓሪቀ ካብ ፕሮግራም ዘይኮኣፕ ውድእ እያ ማለት እዩ 4 ዓመት ተማሂረ ምስ ወዳእኹ ልክዕ ውድእ ከለኹ ማለት እዩ ስራሕ ፅቡቅ ነይሩ ግዜቲ ኣብታ ናተይ ዓመት ክትከውን ከላ ግን ሰፕተምበር 11 ዝክረለት ኣወርስ ተሃርናኻ ተሃሪመን ማለት እዩ ኢኮኖሚ ኩሉ ወዲቁ ማለት እዩ ስራሓት ኩሉ ተዓፀ ዕርፍተይ ቅድመይ ዝነበሩ ከም ስራሓት ሂቦም ማለት እዩ ኣበት በፅሕከና ድኩት ኢላ ማለት እዩ ረዚመ ተምሃራይ ኩሉ ወዲእ ኣለኹ ረዚመ ይሰድድ ዝቕበል ግን የለን ማለት እዩ ሕጂ ዝኽለኩም ከለኹ ጎይቱ ኣለዎ ኣብ ዓለም ይሰድድ ስራሕ የለ ኤክስፒሪየንስ 15 ዓመት ዘለዎ ኤክስፒሪየንስ ኢና ንቐበልሉ ማለት እዩ ተፀቤት ይከብድ ማለት እዩ ምስ ከበደ ገዛ ክራይ ቃሽሮ ትጅምራለን ማለት እዩ ስለዚ ናይ ግድን ስራሕ ትጅምራለን ማለት እዩ ስራሕ ከዓ ተበመላእሲ ኢና ማለት እዩ ኣብ መጨረሻ ንስራሕ ኣለ ስራሕ ናይ ሕርሻ ስራሕ ነራ ማለት እዩ أبي أي فرغ يكون جاري قوي مالك نقول تأتو عرفوني يجينا الرسول سبحانه وتعالى يجعل مش رسول كيف عمل الله كيف عمل الله تجمع مالك لازم نقول أتو مالك تجمع نقول صار مالك كيف هذا يبغى هذا ساعة كذا هذا مش أتو مالك እዚ ኣውና ዝሆኑ ዝቐሙ ዘሎ ገዛ ክራይ ስለዘይነበረ ገንዘብ ዓወይ ኣሎ ተሸግሮ ስለዘሎ ካናዓዲ ድሓር ደሞዝ ከዓ ትልምድ እዩ ማለት እዩ ኣናይ ላጭሕሚ እናቆረፅናስ ትልምድ ደሞዝ ማለት እዩ ድሓር ምስቲ ዋና ገዛ ክሙን አንጭዋል ምፅዋት ኮይኑ ማለት እዩ እሱ ኣባ ገዛ ክራይ ክፈልጦ ግን ማለት እዩ ንሕና ኣነስቅጥ ማለት እዩ ሳዕታ ደሞዝ መስቀጥ ማለት እዩ ኤኒዌይ ከምቲ ሽግሩ ንሓሊፉ ማለት እዩ ድሓር መጨረሻ ፋብሪካ ስራሕ ጀሚረ ማለት እዩ ፋብሪካ ዳስራሕ ከለዉ ምሳይ ከዓ ዝተኸ ምሳይ ዝመሃሩ ነበሩ ደቂ ኣንስት ዜጋና ነይሮም ማለት እዩ ናብ መስተን ናብ ገድና ድሞ ከብዲ ከማይ ኳሊፋይ ኮይንካ ስራሕ የብልካ ክትበሃል ከለካ ከብዲ ግን ንዓይ ኣይደሎም ካብ ዝኾነ እግዚኣብሔር ረድኢኒ ማለት እዩ ረድኢኒ ነሰንስ ክኢለይ ትዕግስት ገይረ ማለት እዩ ፎካስ ገይረ ኩሉ ግዜ ክሰርሐለን ማለት እዩ ዕሩፍተይ ይፈጉዝኒ የዕሩፍተይ ይፈጉዝኒ ኣብቲ ናይ ስራሕ ክእትውኒ ማለት እዩ ሓደ ግዜ ፅቡቅ ገይሩ ኩሉ ነገር የመዓራረየ ማለት እዩ ኢንተርቪው ማለት እዩ ፅቡቅ ገይሩ የመዓራረየ ኢንተርቪው ኣብቲ ኢንተርቪው ዝኣትዎ ግን ግብ ይብለኒ ማለት እዩ ኩሉ ነገር ንሓደ ዓዲ ገይሩ ኣብኡ ዝሰርሑ ኩሉ ረዲእኒ ማለት እዩ ከም ኢንተርቪው ዝገብሩ ኣይዕሩፍት እዩ ነጊሮም ሳምሶን ዓድከይ ምፍተማሃራይ ምሳተማሃዩ ብጣዕሚተይ ኢሉ ኩሉ ነገር ኢንተርቪው ገይሮፍ ምስ በልኩ ሱ ሽመይ ከማን መዝራር ሲሉ ዓይነት ማለት እዩ በልሽካስ ረስዕ እንታይ ክገብር ከምዚ ኩሉ ኮይኑ ማለት ሓደ እንታይ ብሎ ማለት እዩ ምስ ወድኡ ኖ ወላሕትን ሽሙዓ ማንግስቲ ወቂዕታ وراتي مسرح ማለት شعب أبزيرا قليلا عندنا لحجي للقصد يوصلني كنت أحللني لما تدني انترفيو ريبول بهال شغله كنت ريبول مارس بهال شوكولات كنت بلعب لا تيوم ما أبدي انترفيو أبدي بتوقف أبدي مالك كم يرسل نتمرس حاجة تلافي من أوريدي تقولين ما تقولوا أونلاين يعني أونلاين برنامج أونلاين تكورس بس أي برنامج ما سيد هاي من كلاس مسيحة تمارا تقولوا ما كورسات يام فيش كان كلاس أنا أوريدي سرعي أقول لهم تقدرين زيرو سرعية دليلية إلى بسنة كاملة جالس عن كلاس مالك تي أقولوا هاي أسبوع مالك تي شلون أسبوع سرعة كما أقول جميع مالك استرجع سبوع صح جميع أمم بس كون كلهم ثلاثة سرعة سرعة كل جميع ثلاثة زي كذا بتيمها لكنها هذا full time سرعة kita full time engineering سرعة dia مالك selesai tak dalam sebenarnya naik office nak buat aiznya mana office di chair di high rise misalnya kalau office nak office satu gogor mana ni delivery hanya delivery kita jauh di sejarah dalam mana ni apa asal dia sudah siap tasfah saya orang ini Zon pokoknya wajib sih orang ini wajib kalau tak ada mana ni hari tema mana mana ni wajib kerana bisa lagi saya fokus sekolah lagi soal challenge dalam sebenarnya si challenge ini wajib antara nanti tak boleh hari kita ni perlu mana interview juga عن سافر الإسرائيلية يقول عن سافر المفارقة من سواد يقول سرع العيد بقى من زي وهذا من زي ما تنزل بقى من حزين ما نزل لك يقول له زي عليه هل تعدى أو سمع عيال زنسي من حامل لازم تعرفوا كل اللي مسير ما أسوأ من الصدر ولا يولد مالتي هذا زي عليه راح يكون بل تقول بتعكس هذا كثير نعم أنا أقول لك سنين وقت أفهم إيش عسوني عسوا ولا عسوا لأن أنا لا عسوا زود شوكولات وذريت ودريت سلسي فوكس نتحسب معلومات عن سيكون مالتي فوكس بس يعمل اللي راح زي هنا أو يعني فما ما نقدر نادي أو يعني كانوا لو ما نقدر نقول كيلو هي توصل الحكمة توصل مسيا يلاو مالتي حاجة ثانية سأل يقوله عمو كان هذا ساي تفهم كلامي تي نسمع نسيسكم تقاطع كلامها إن إيش ده أنا حدش مثلا حدش أنا ده مسيحة مالك مستزور من كان على سيستم تدافع كلام كبير بحلف الجمعية مثلا كبير فريق الله لكن أما مسحة كل كم سبعين آني ولا حاجة مسحة عامة impossible زبالسي تطور الذي ما فيها إيمان أو يزبال ميرو بتي نصوص الكلام بوليات زبال نصوص حتى ما تقول زي كل نقول ما هذا نزلنا إلى وقت الحياة إلى ما نجي تقول ما نجي الذي داود أب ساول دامي سامي أسد فعله ناي داود experience أو ناي شو ناي بوليا experience ببيني ناي بوليا experience تانية حياة توابعي حاجة وتعينيه على سعيه أبني شو فوتو هو قاعد يجيب رجيم الناس يزيدون نداوي كأ تسوع عمره مالك نداوي كأ تسوع عمره مالك أبتدأ إسرائيل لو بوتا وسيفا مواقع إذا عندنا نسيب من الحسن مو هذا بس عندك لك this is experience لك this is experience لك مش حاجة من ما نحكيش الله ما experience is different مش حاجة هنا الدراسي ما كان experience تستعمل نبيع في صاروا ديمان over the bed إذا ما بولي نبيع هو ديمان بيكتر من بيكتر حاجة مكان experience is different sesaat berdoa tentang experience ka busuk tentang kali ini. Nah ini experience tentang ini. Nah so experience orang itu, nah boleh kawalan, sesuatu, zarat, zaparan, nah terjadi ini. Nah itu terjadi tentang ini. Awak aku berdua. ፍጹም የማታውቁሽ አንበሳን እንድንተመጥን በሰል ፍጹም የተጋጠመ ማለት የእግዚአብሔር ተአምር ቃል ማጣት ተፈልጎ ስለዚህ ኮምፕሊትሊ ዲፈረንት ኤክስፒሪየንስ ነው እጅግ ፓወርፖይንት ታይ ዳዊት በዚህ ኤክስፒሪየንስ እዚህ ከቪዲዮ ማኒፑሌት ይሄው ንጎለ ነው እዚህ ያ አሲስታንት but I can share one experience completely. They must they might have experience of the cancer. Then this is not the experience is how do you beat the system? No one can tell you that home. Now we come in. Ruku, sabi sama anak mana, sebab orang di sana ni, orang kaya di sana ni. أسوار مختلفة ويفلتني نعود يوم من كسرات سمعي أنا حاجة جد ناقص ولا experience اليوم ست صراحة experience اليوم يجيب زي أبي تعرف لو نزل الله مسيب المواقف أم يكون انتهى وادي الدنيا أقعد من هذه الحدث لها انتهى لنا سعادة مسلمة على كفاية ودي أبقي لك السيد حجي لك هذا الذي تنتهي المسلم نتين مشاكل تسجي ما تسجي تسجي بالإنسان أمبا يقول لي experience لا يعني يقول لي nothing أيوة تحكي تحكي عن سبب مسير زارنا وقت متعلق أبو الحمد لله ما عندك أنا بلوك ما له أكيد كون انتهى وقتي أبني اشتغل الله سبحانه وتعالى بسنا زعلت الناس الغريب أسمارك كنا زعلت المؤمن الغريب بين وديونا أكيد كان كلام داوي كان يقول تيميات ها وجهنا ليش ليه شايفين لتا جنب زلوة مش حندرني زيادة بولي أكيد تاجيدا والعرسي مع الحساوي مع السلسلة مع البلد then نشوف لنا زلنا حيوات كاردي تجيب المسك وحكسة المسيح الله أفعلنا موسيقى مجارين في الله انتهى السلام استعمل لنا انتهى ليبيا انتهى البحرين انتهى أوروبا أبكر في أمريكا زغمت لنا بتلك زغمت لنا وانشقاق وما عندنا سكري ذلك بسم الله كده ما ينفعش ده في ناس لازم الناس تاكل من ما يبان بالسبب ما من باب الثانية مش عم يشتري العرسي طبعا استعزاز الكثير عن حاجة بس بالجاهز نزيد حرون شيء أي بس من اللي يبي أي كلام I have nothing I do ممكن كمولية تحتك أي فرعي السيستم ديمان ديسكوبر بالعود راح يتكلم ورجينا جزء من الجرائم أما غلطت الحالة لنا نجارة الحالة لنا أما زرعنا ترسنا حاجة طبعا الزرع كله تزرع كله بعد ذلك تعجزتني وأنا مستمتع عجزت هذي أنا وني بس السيستم جد هاي نص بعد عجزتني شو كذا يدلني أيوة أنا يجينا إذا قال لك ما تقول الحين هو متهلف صاحبنا سرح يقولون عليه مع سمسم صراحة بهذا ويقول بسرعة ما عليه جو بوستي يقول سهلة نهار نعرف هو يقولون عليه أنا كايبني بحني صراحة ما عليه إذا هذا يمسك هذا يمسك يسمعنا تسوق تعجز من هذا يمسك هنا بعمل جزء اسمه جزء زهاد المسألة زيادة لكن نجرب عمره زيادة جزء اسمه يسوي جزء من هذا جزء وجه هذا العمل سلسلة أي encourage you هذا السيستم زهاده مسائل أملا أبيكم أبيكم تنتهي أمي بربو كفي الصلاة فلان أجي من الله لذلك شيء يقول لكم لا تعاني استثناء شاكر بين هذين هاي ما بين هذين فلان نزي سجيه تعرفون هذا الجانب تاع المسجد ما يقدر يوصل توصل أصلا السلام عليكم مش عارف واحد صاحبنا يقول روميت بالله ونسبي يسير يقول معنا أي حاجة يجي عندنا في مالك هذه موتو تتأمل ما أشتي وجهها كتير معهم سكوكان لا تسيستم هو تقولوا that's how I did أنا بومي أنا في السيستم استدل إلى البرية trust me يعني قم عليك عليكم بالقوة بس بيسوي أيضا يوزع حاجة مسلمة حاجة إيه أما تعلم هذا بوريا حسابية عليه بوريا حساب بفرائض بوريا سي لا يقولون يوم داوي راس راس أنا بيني أبغى مبان مسلمان بينهم كل الكوناتي تحكينا زواج ولكن بينه بيوري ها misinformation نعلم أوصى نداوم على بيني صار بيني لما مسلم هذا يدري الذي سجلت السيستم في الباس كلنا جزء misinformation جزء misinformation جزء هذا أقوم بذلك حسنا أقوم بذلك بون يدري الراي information هذه هذا معناه right information أبو سبوك التسرح قالوا experience النور صلاة النور ردوي right information مركب is very important هذا أكيد سيسن هو على الجدول تاي right information زيادة تجارة السيسن تاي حسوي misinformation أي خليني كم سألني من أصحابك سألني من أصحابك صار يسمع زي ያለው ጀን ኢንፎርሜሽን ይይዛል misinformation አትጎሮ ፖሊንጌት ደራይ ትክክል ኢንፎርሜሽን ዘሎ ናው ለካታይ ወጥ ይችላል ያ ሀሊቃ ካለቃ በበትር ቢሃት መሳንስ አንተ ከልቤ ነው ሐቅ በበትር ቢሃት መሳንስ እንዳላመሰ በታናት ተላክ ምናካ ያጣለ ሲስተም ትመጽሐለህ አዲስ ዲስካይ ይወራል ሲስተም ያስካለ ማለት እዚህ ሰዎች እዚህ አይሻል ነው أنا أنسى لنا عشان أعمل experience له حاجة زرنا تزلوا ما تزلوا بعدين بس أنا بتاجي يعني تبدأ بسيفون نعرف أنا كسر نقول أنا program يلمش ما تنتهي مالك تسوي تعرف أنا ترى بيكون مالك تنتهي مالك بس أنا أقول لك اللي حد مثلا مالك but I responded to story Saya sabar. Dan saya rasa saya story dari sekarang mana? Kemudian ini mana? Di mana? Tak ada sekarang. Misalnya mesti tak ada tu. Dua, mana kayu, tak ada kayu. Negara kayu. Semua. Amal tu dah belum kaya. University of Washington, million dollars story. Perubahan tahu yang kalian lagi. Dan waktu itu, kemudian dia selesai lagi. Perubahan apa? Selesai. Apa yang Kenapa? Sistem yang kau tadi, sistem yang masih kau tadi. Kenapa sistem masyarakat itu? Anak lagi juga masalah masyarakat ini. Masyarakat. Dari sini saya sebenarnya misinformation. Nah, itu kan diwakil apa itu negara? Jangan semuanya. Boleh ada demokrasi, dia tidak ada sesuatu. Tapi masih kanan masih kanan. Kalau kanan masih salah, tapi boleh ada sistem yang kanan. Betul Allah mencapai. Apa diwakil? Jangan Islam moral. Diwakil moral, jangan Islam moral. Ini jadi. Soal boleh kalau di sana dan asyik ini Israel mau terjadi tahun bina mereka rasa ini itu ada negasi sekarang sekali boleh apa masalah saya sure itu mana anda sure itu mana hari waktu bukan kan setelah itu sekarang macam ada sekitar misalkan nomor masih kena masih ada. Misalkan ada nomor tu sama dia ada masih kena non benar. Satu ada kaitan benar sekali. Usaha ko, Daud ko, usaha ko, dua. Nisah kalau ada kaya, kita ada experience dulu. Lusuhna, kami sudah terjemur, tawala Israel. Boleh, mana? Mesti tulis kami, isi tawala, ketika tawala, ketika itu sudah ikhlas, ikan not. Jadi አንበሳ ወይ ግቢ ሀብት መዋሰድ ሓንቲ በጊዕ ዝወሰደ ድማ ኣነ በድሕሪ ወፅአ ተቐትሉ ካብ ኣፉን በብርፎ ነበርኩ ፓስ ናይ ዝሓለፈ ኤክስፒሪየንስ ዝነበረ ዘሎ ማለት እዩ ምስ ተንስኣኒ ከዓ ብጭሕሉ ጊዜ ወቂዐ ቀትሎ ነበርኩ ጊልያማ ኣንበሳን ልብን ቀቲለ እዚ ናይ ብዙሕ ፍልስጤማ ብዙ ንሰራዊት እቲ ህያው ኣምላኽ ሰሪፉ እሞ ከም ሓደ ከባታቶም ከምኡ ይብሉ ዳዊት ድማ እቲ ካቢድ ኣንበሳን ካብ ኢድ ልብን ዘድሓነኒ እግዚኣብሔር ንሱ ኣብ ኢድ እዚ ፍልስጤማ ማለት ኢሉ እቲ ናይ ቅድሚ ሕጂ ዝሰዓሮም ጃያንትስ ጎልያድ ነጊርዎ ማለት ሳኦል ብድሕሪዎም ሓርባዩ ሳኦል ከዓ ዳዊት ይግበል እኮን ይታዩ ሃሌሉያ ምናልባት እዚ ናይ ካናዳ ሲስተም ዘይመስል ካላ ዓበይቲ ዓወታት እዛገር መስና ዲስ እኩል ኳሊፊኬሽን ንዓሩ እኩል ኳሊፊኬሽን Don't give up. Don't give up. Focus. Don't give up. Focus. Ada berkumpul dengan kita. Bukan tak zelo dia. Apa tak zelo? Mana foto kat amla dalam mereka ini lagi. Mana bukan yang itu untuk kamu. Mana? Saya ada misalnya kamu. Akhirnya itu dalam ግን ተስፋ ለቆረጡ ነገራት ሕልፍ ጊዜ ንመን ማከር ትገባ ጊዜ ንመን ማከር ትገባ ንዘይዳሓነ ታዲያ ንዘይዳሓነ ጊዜ ይቆርጣል ነቲ ዘይዳሓነ ኩሉ ይቆርጣል መጽሓፍ ቅዱስ እንታይ ብሎ ናይ ብድሓን መዓልቲ መዓስያ ራይት ናው ምክንያቱ ትሞሮ ዋና ጊዜ ዘለዓለማዊ አልፋን ኦሜጋ ሆነ ናደ እድሜ ምን ይቆጥሩ እግዚአብሔር ይቆጥሩ ወይ ሽላው ያቋርጥ ይሰብኝ ጊዜ አምላክ ወስዶ ታሲ ጊዜ ይቀርባል ይልን ማለት እንታይ ፎከስ አለ ሰው ተዘናቀሰ ዓለም ዘርበሰ ጊዜ አምላክ ስለደረሰው ጊዜ ወዳጅ ወዳጅ ስለሆነ ጊዜ ነው ወዳጅ እንደዚህ ነው ወዳጅ መሪና ከይ ዘላለም ነው ይላል ኦሬዲ እንታይ ነው ማለት ወሲ ሻክ ምናልባት ተጥሎ በተዓለማው ትርጉሙ ነው ኮንቴክስት ወይ ታዲያ ጊዜና አብይ አምላክ عسكرنا مع الموت مع الزلزال أمنا معنا فوكس قبل الزلزال كاي قبل الزلزال سلالي بزيكم تحالي أصواكم تبين
ስሜ ፍቅሩ ይባላል። የሚሆነ እሺ፣ ከኢትዮጵያ ወንጌላዊት ቤተክርስቲያን የወጣሁት ከፓስተር ቻሌ ጋራ እዛ ጌታ እናገለግላለን። ፕሮፌሽናሊ ኮሚኒኬሽን ኢንጂነር ነኝ። የምሰራው ሴት አስተማሪ ነው። እዛ አስተማሪ በአይሲቲ ዲፓርትመንት ይሄ ነገር ሲሰጠኝ የዛሬ ሳምንት አካባቢ ርዕሱ የተሰጠኝ I didn't have much time to talk about it. But it is interesting topic. I always envy other people when they are successful in this country, but not us. Look at the Indian people, the Chinese people. They are so successful. Even the Nigerian people. They are so bold and they take a step what need to be needed to improve their future life. But our community is somehow reserved. So when I take this topic, educational pathway and career development, I feel like, I have short time, but it is important. I talk to my people. Okay? It is not that you guys do not know much of the Canadian system, probably whatever I'm going to talk, but why I'm here is because I know the inside information. If you need help somehow in higher education, if you want to higher education and you need some kind of support, I'm there. Okay? And they are said, I know someone from Mount Royal, I know someone from BBC and so forth. So if you need some kind of help down the road, then you can use me as a contact. Okay? So the title is Educational Pathway and Career Development. That is my email address and that's my phone number if you wish to contact me down the road. So one of the things that we are lacking in our community is education. Education, we are in Canada. So if we need to succeed, we need to take a step in that direction. We need to boldly go ahead and join college, join a university, take a training, and so forth to improve ourselves. So, can we go ahead now? Yeah. So, እንደው አንድ ጥያቄ ልጠይቃችሁና ስልኮቻችሁን አውጡና ካሜራ ካላችሁ እዛ እንትኑ ላይ ወይም ደግሞ sligo.com በሚለው ላይ ገቡና ያን ቁጥር አስገቡና the question is ስንቶቻችሁ እንደው አይዲያል ኢንቫይሮንመንት ባገኝ መማር እፈልጋለሁ፣ የገንዘብ እጥረት ባይኖርብኝ፣ የጊዜ እጥረት ባይኖርብኝ፣ ፋሚሊ ኮሚትመንት ባይኖርብኝ መማር እፈልጋለሁ ወይም ሃየር ኤጁኬሽን ጆይን አድርጌ ራሴን ማሻሻል እፈልጋለሁ የምትሉ ሰዎች the information that you provide, nothing is collected then. No information about you or your device is collected. So generally to know you guys as my audience, I want to know you guys. If nobody says, I don't want education, there is no point. So let's see. So go ahead and answer whatever. I hope it works. Okay? Are we done? Okay, if we are done with the previous question, just a minute for this one. Just refresh your browser for the second question. Okay, refresh your browser and go ahead. There is the second question. What holds you back? Okay, the previous question is if you have ideal environment, but now, practically, what is happening in your life? Why you are not continuing in your education? Why don't you try to improve yourself in life. For example, myself, I don't stop. I never said down the road I will give you one code from one device manufacturer. I never said. I have said I look for another opportunity. I need for another training. I will do everything that needs to improve my life. Okay? So what hold you back? Lack of educational background, okay? That is the majority says lack of educational background. Do not know where to start. That is the second one, rated second. Busy in life, third. Financial issue, fourth. Lack of time commitment, five. So today, in this evening, I want to answer some of those questions. You said you have, or do not know where to start, is now number one. So that is the point, okay? Where should we start? Okay? We don't know where to start, where should we get the right information? Okay? Lack of educational background is the second one. What is the option do I have? I don't have an educational background, or whatever education I have from back home, maybe it is not fitting to be here. I feel like it is not synchronized with this country's education system. So what should I do? Okay? Those are the kind of things. Busy in life, yeah, which is important. Okay? We have family, so we have to feed ourselves, our family, and so forth. So it is really important. So what is the solution to that? Okay, so where should we start? Okay, there is universities, there are colleges, there are training centers, there is life. So where should we start? So I am going to talk about education more. So we will help. So there are a lot of universities and colleges in this in Alberta, in Calgary. I focus only on Calgary because we are here. So University of Calgary, it provides master's level, PhD level courses, and mostly they focus on research-based kind of things. To join those universities, if you have good educational background, it is nice to join University of Calgary. But most of us, when we come here, as the course shows, we don't know where to start and we don't have much educational background. If that is the case, probably starting research-based study at this stage of life might not be ideal. But if you have educational background, that's the best to go. University of London, University of Alberta, and so forth. Then Mount Royal. Mount Royal is a good place. If you are interested to do a degree program, it is a good place because they give you a hands-on training. The education system is applied education. So if you are a software developer, they show you how to develop the software. If you are a management person, they give you kind of certificates and so forth. Okay? So it is a good place. They provide degree programs, diploma programs, and certificates. And then SAIT. That's where I am working. It is applied education again, and this is more practical. Okay? You want to build something. You want to build your car or maintain your car. SAIT is a good place to go. Or you want to administer a network, a server, and so forth. SAIT is a good place. It is a hands-on school. It is a college, and it provides most of its programs diploma. Okay? There are a few degree programs in management and ICT that are going to open now, but mostly it is a diploma program. And it is 2 years. Most of the time when I see some people from our community, I don't want to spend at this stage of my life 4 years or 5 years in the university. So they want to do it faster. 2 years, 1 year training, and they are done. Okay? To be honest, I was in open house yesterday at SAIT. one of the instructors, she came from India. She's an engineer from her background, but she went to say she took a certificate, 6 months certificate, and she's working, she's hired because of that certificate in an industry. Okay, and industries, they love it. When you have a certificate, they love it. Because they don't care about what degree you have, about what diploma you have, most of the time. Can you do the job? That's what the industry looks for. So she gets that training, that certificate, 6 months for certificate, then she get hired. So we can do that. Okay, so South Saint and Bovani, most of the time, they focus on practical stuff, okay, and short-term trainings. Okay? So busy, no time to go to post-secondary school. And that's true. For example, for me today, if you tell me to stop working there, and if I go to university, then I'm full-time studying. How can I support my family? That's a problem. Okay? So the alternative for those of you who say time is an issue, there are, especially after COVID, there is a lot of online trainings. Okay? At Basta University, that university is very well known for online courses. Even those courses, if you take that course, it is University of Hungary, directly takes the course as a credit for your class. So whatever degree you take from there is almost equivalent to that of University of London. So you don't have time. Yes, you will have to go work and so forth. So the only option now is left for us is to learn by ourselves online. Okay, we have the evenings, the nights to study after our kids go to bed, we can still study. Okay, and there is no time commitment. You can finish your degree in 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever it takes. Okay, so that's the good university. The other university is the second one, which I don't know, but it is located in Edmonton. I don't know what it looks like, but it is an online course as well. So online, going for online courses saves you your working time. So your work time is work time, you study during your spare time. Okay? So the first one which says I am busy, so let's see it here. So it could not be a reason not to go forward. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead. Most of these universities, whether it is the online universities, whether it is universities or colleges, all of them, most of the time, they have an intake, fall intake, winter intake, spring intake. Whichever suits you, you can join there. If you want to get more information about whichever of these universities and colleges, then they have open house. Open house during October, open house in February, and I think open house in spring also. I'm not sure exactly. So go there and get the right information from them. Okay? The field of studies that you want to pursue, just go and get those information from there. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead, speak up. There are challenges though. Now, if you go to state and you ask them, I want to continue my diploma in this, in aerodynamics engineering or construction, I want to continue. Then they will ask you, what is your diploma certificate? Okay, grade 12 certificate. That's a problem for those who came here with our back home education. That's a big problem. And what they are looking for, most of this engineering and hands-on stuff, what they are looking for is English and mathematics. So they ask you those things. Now, in my school, for example, you need to have 30-1 and 30-2 for English, and mathematics is the same, at least. Okay? If you have a better one, that's good. What the heck is this? 30.1, 30-1, 30-2. It was confusing for me when I came here. I knew about it when my boy went to high school, how they structure the schooling system. So it is confusing and we don't know what it is. Okay, so what the alternative is, so there is a language requirement, in all universities, colleges, and so forth. So how can we continue? Let's go ahead. So the first one is for those who went to school here, like high school here in Canada. But the second one, if you do not have the first one, the second one is demonstrate English language proficiency in one of the following ways. Okay? So the background requirement is going to go away. We don't have any reason to say we are not capable to join a university or a college. Okay? What are those things? Okay, let's go ahead. So that, this is time, maybe Pastor can give you the slides. It says, see the list of English-speaking countries below. In the second column there, the first yellow one, it says the list of English-speaking countries. Ethiopia or Eritrea, we are not English-speaking country, so we are not there. Okay? But some universities, like SAIT, for example, if you bring from your home country, a letter which shows that you studied your high school or your university or your diploma in English, if you bring that letter for them, they accept it. Okay? Why? Okay? The second way to prove that you are proficient in your language is to take, there is an exam called TOEFL and there is an exam called IELTS. To be honest, those exams are most of the time, it is very difficult for our people in general, for Ethiopians, Eritreans, most of the time. The exam is difficult, okay? But there is an alternative. If you are good if you have been in universities before, that exam is not that difficult. But if we didn't go to university before, those two exams though, they are very difficult, okay? So I don't recommend that. If you continue there, continue one slide down. So here is an option. Alberta government actually allows you to upgrade your language, to upgrade your mathematics, mathematical knowledge as well. Okay? And you pay maybe 500, 600 for each of those courses, but in 1,000 or 1,500, you are ready for college or university courses. Okay? So English is most of the time is a requirement for most courses like management, subject areas that does not require mathematics. They do not ask you mathematics. So if you want to study, for example, management, they don't ask you mathematics. So you are done with 500, 600. The Bohari gives that training, St. gives that training, Montreal University gives that training. They make you ready for your diploma or degree study. Okay? So there is an upgrade option. Can we go one more? So here are the different colleges and universities that provide those upgrades. If you want in person, now, one of the things is we don't have time, am I right? The first option you see, in-class option, okay? So you can upgrade in class if you have time, but you say, I don't have time. So the option is, Bovali gives you online, Columbia College gives you online, St. gives you online. So, okay, you can upgrade online, no issue, okay? So the time commitment, and I don't have a background to start my education or to continue my education, that's no work, okay? So I want you guys to encourage you, if you want to be, I can't say successful in life. Education is not what makes you successful in life, in general, especially as a Christian. But down the road, if you want to support your family and even for the kingdom of God, okay? If you are educated very well and if you support your family very well, you support your church, you support the kingdom of God as well. So I encourage you guys to take a step. Okay? Okay? So academic upgrading will help you to overcome your background issue. Whatever you say, I have a background issue, I don't want to be a problem. Okay, let's continue. Okay, even this does not work. I'm not going to spend 2 years in diploma or 4 years in diploma. I can go ahead and upgrade, but still 2 years of my life, it is a lot. Okay? Then the ladies that I told you, she came from India. Her background is in engineering. She didn't have a job with that degree. So she went to state, she took 6 months certificate, she get hired. Okay? So there are certificates and online learnings, especially the last one, leverage online learning platform, Coursera, LinkedIn, EDX, and so forth. There are a way that you can teach yourself and get your certificate very easy. If you have industrial certificates, to be honest, the industry is looking for, I tell always to my students, you know, you get this diploma. Do you know how many students are graduating? 200 to 300 students are graduating every semester for winter, spring. These 200, 300 students graduate and they are competing for the same job. It is difficult. So what I advise them is always to go for the certificate, because the industry prefers those people who are certified because they believe that it's not they believe, it is true also. They have more practical experience than others. So they love certified people. Okay? So if you take a certificate, you can very easily. I don't know. I think it is private information. I don't want to say it. Okay. There is someone from Eritrean community who went for this one. Okay? Certificate, she got the job. That's it. It's very easy, it's not difficult. So don't have time is one reason. Okay, let's continue. Those of you who have diploma from back home, degree or any higher level degrees, if you have, the most important thing I have, for example, I'm a world citizen. I have degrees from different countries, but all of them, they need to be certified. Are they equivalent to Canadian degree, Canadian diploma, Canadian whatever degree you have? You have to have done a credential assessment. That credential assessment is to be done by WACE, ICAS, and IQAS. IQAS is if you want to go to college, that's the third. But the first two, if you want to go to universities, you need WACE or ICAS credential assessment. What do? Is basically they assess. Can you do one slide more? They assess and they give you something, a paper like that. Okay? What that paper is simply saying is your first degree is equivalent to that of Canadian first degree, your master's is equivalent to Canadian master's, and so forth. Once you have that, then you can, for example, you have a bachelor degree. Once you get assessed with that, you can apply for master's. You don't need to go through the degree program and so forth again. You just directly go and apply for master's. As far as you pay for it, they will take it. So credential assessment is important, especially for those of you who have a diploma or degree program. Okay. So financial problem. Financial problem comes, I think, force or something. While we are living here, finance might not be that too much strict, but if you have that kind of problem, then there are funding agencies that can support you. Okay? For example, Alberta Student Aid, Canadian Student Loan, and also the different institute also gives you some kinds of scholarship, okay, as you're studying. So financial, it is an investment. Obviously, you have to borrow, you have to take a loan from, for example, from a bank, but it is an investment in your future life. Okay? So finance is not also a big issue. Okay? What are we waiting to say? We have to go and register tomorrow. Okay, let's go. Okay, funding option. There are some programs that say, for example, students are allowed to work 20 hours and they will study 20 hours. So you can finance your education by working that 20 hours, and then you study for another 20 hours. Okay, that's also an alternative. There are scholarships, for example, private scholarships. There is those two are links. If you click on that, they always post, some organizations are posting, we give a scholarship for this number of students in Ghana. Okay, so go to those links and check those things. So funding is not a financial issue. Is not. I'm not saying it is a problem, but we are investing in our future. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Any question to this one? I came here to register you guys. So.
You see, yes, data, right? Do you see a lot of Eritreans or do you see a lot of Eritreans or Ethiopians enrolling in states?
Yeah,
What's the number like?
That is where my heart breaks. I don't. There are few, for example, I have around 90 students. Out of 90 students, there is only one student who is a Bashir. I didn't see. So every year there is one, again I didn't see two in my class. That's why I'm saying, so it is heartbreaking when you see that. But those who study here, they are good. There is no problem. Those who are rights as in camera and so forth, that's where the problem is. That's why I didn't bring produce.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. Why not? Why not? It is, let's put effort into it and it will happen. Okay? We need to push the boundary. Okay? Any other question?
What is the issue though?
Sorry?
What is the issue that our community is not involved in the class? So how to solve that? Especially with the from that.
I think we came here late in life. So we go for work direct. That's one thing. That's not bad. But what I want to encourage every one of us, including myself, is never say. I think I see that problem coming. Once I get a job, I'm done. I just live with that. I'm comfortable. I don't want to move further. Maybe that will be another issue. I'm not sure I can do research. It's good to investigate. Any other question? Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and finish this thing. So career development. The other thing is, especially for those of you who have a degree and even diploma and above, the career development is very important. That's what I was saying. Never say you have a job. That's not where you belong. Okay? You are hired for 70,000. Why 70,000 is your limit? Go ahead further. Why not 90,000, 100,000 tomorrow? If you work toward this, you can make it. Okay? So this career development is very important. Never settle even if you get a job. So mentorship program. These are programs, especially the first one, Ghana Regional Immigrant Employment Council. What it is basically, you go there, you ask them, I want to get connected with other people, other professions. So they will connect you, depending on your interest, they will connect you to other professions. For example, the first time I came here, my interest is to do research. So they connected me to another professor in Mount Troy. What happened? I get hired there. I worked as a research assistant there. But they didn't give me a permanent job. Then when I get a permanent job, that's it. I moved over. Guess what? who was my reference, that professor. Okay? So this kind of professional connection helps you to go up to the ladder. Okay? So that is one thing. Okay, let's go ahead. Professional associations. If you have some kind of certification, for example, CPA, that's a very good certification. Or applicant, those of you who are engineers, even if you get your engineering degree, some people, once they come here, they don't want to pay the sacrifice. You have to pay a lot of money for that to get that certificate, $1,000, $2,000. Sometimes they ask you to upgrade some courses. You have to take some engineering courses so that your degree becomes equivalent to that of Canadian degree. Therefore, they will give you the professional certificates, the PEGA, and so on. We need to do that. Especially with this AI thing coming, it is risky. It is very dangerous. Those of you who are working on finance, those of you who are working on IT, those of you who are working on management, there is no place that AI is not going to get in. The only place where AI is not getting in is wherever hands are involved, wherever the people are involved. Mostly those engineering works. So getting the data designation is very important. So that helps you also. Toastmaster. How many of you heard about Toastmaster? Yeah? Yeah? So it is a good place where you will have, where you provide a speech if you want, if you are interested, or otherwise you will listen to professionals providing professional speech. Okay? So getting connected with those kinds of small communities, the idea is always your target is to improve your future life. Okay? You connect with people, and those people are, some of them, you know what? Very rich people. They come there. They come there to motivate the young people. You get connected with them, and they will give you a way out. Maybe down the road, I'm not saying they will give you some money, but they know different companies, CEOs, and so forth. Okay? So you can get connected with them. Okay, let's go ahead. I think I talked too much time. Workshops and trainings are very important. How many of you have your own updated resume today? And if there is a good job that you find tomorrow, you can go ahead and update. Yeah, it's good. You need to have updated resume every time and look for job every time. Never say. One word I will leave after this 30-minute talk. One thing I will leave for you guys. Never say. You have to have an open eye all the time to go for a better place. Okay? So, you need to have your, can you go one second? Soft skill. That one is a little bit difficult for our community, but we can work on it. The soft skill, teamwork, communication skill, those kinds of things, because we didn't grow up in this culture. Surely we have a problem, but it's not a big problem. But it can be improved. Okay? And LinkedIn profile. How many of you have a LinkedIn profile? Oh, that's good. That's good. So you have to use that too. Okay? Be active on social media. By the way, we are Christians, right? Do you know people are hiding now in this space, especially? Everybody is at their home. And the best way to get into everybody's home without knocking a door is social media. Do you use it for the kingdom of God? Do you share the Bible verses on your Facebook, on your Twitter? Twitter is not a good place. And we need to do that. It is the easiest way to without being punched. Okay? Those days are past. Okay? Today, you just send a message. It is very easy. So use it for social media. LinkedIn profile, you need to have that too. Okay? Update and get ready. It is kind of resume by itself. Online resume for you guys. Let's go ahead. Professional certificates. I said a lot about that. Okay, let's go ahead. That's the last one. Probably. Okay, go ahead. One slide more. Where to get started? Okay. Are you guys motivated or are you ready to get registered today? No? Okay. So start by research. What do you want? If education is important, you said it is because of this and this and this reason, I was unable to go forward. I was unable to continue my education. But if those things are not there, you want to continue your education. So what do you want to study? Okay? How do you want to improve yourself? Do your own homework. Go and do research, which it is better for me to study. There is no age limit, by the way. Okay? If I tell you my age, you will say, okay, I will study. Yeah. I am old, so there's no way I can look like a young person. I am 50. Anybody who does that? No. But I am studying still. So there is no age limit to improve yourself. Okay? So do your homework to identify what you want to achieve. Okay? Network. Get connected with people, with your own people. Okay? There are a lot of educated Abasha people. Okay? Talk to them. What should I do? Oh, I love what you are doing and I want to be that professional. Then what should I do? Show me the way. Okay? And connect, networking. Visit institutes. Okay? You might not get registered. Okay? But when you visit those institutes, there is something will trigger in you. Okay? When those institutes they have open house, go to their open house and figure out what is available at SIT, what is available at University of Calgary. Just go to their open house. Nobody time you there. Nobody will force you to register, but you will see what kind of programs they have. And then maybe something triggers when you do that. Okay? Let's go ahead. So this is the slide that I want to leave for you guys. Be proactive and never safe. Okay? You have to, especially those of you who have diploma, degree, master's level, never safe. Okay? You need to continue. Maybe it is not education, okay? But you have to improve yourself every day, right? Okay? So that is what I need for you guys. Be intentional and take steps. Okay? Think about. This is also true for the kingdom of God. When you wake up, what should I do today? What should I do for my career improvement? What should I do for the kingdom of God? Okay, every day, intentionally, you have to think about it so that you improve your future. Okay? So be proactive and never safe. Thank you so much.
እሺ ህቱም ተልኩ አማርኛ መጠየቅ ይቻላል። ሳሲ
በአማርኛ
ማይክ
never settle በጣም ደስ የሚል ነገር ነው እና I think is there something that you can maybe an advice that will intrigue some of us, right, who are settled in position that we are right now, right? Maybe we are in a position for the last 5 years, 10 years, right? And we're kind of set up, but are there any certificates, leadership kind of programs that will kind of shake us up and, instead of just settling when we are, where we are, we can maybe seek a leadership position, a team lead or some, right? So is there something that you can advise to the intern? There are a lot of women that work in healthcare, right? Is there something that you can advise so that they could get into leadership? Right? Same thing, there are people who work in different industries, right? And they're settled in where they are, right? And there are any certificate programs, leadership programs where they can go and just pick a step.
One,
Dr. Leon.
I think I get it. To be in a management position, we, especially the Irish people, we are afraid to get in because we need to know the culture. The Canadian culture is a little bit different. And okay, let me stop there. But the leadership position is probably as we get older, like I have to, for example, jump into that position. I'm done with this. Anyway, having experience in your area of specialization is very important. Not only one area, but multiple areas, because every specialization has a smaller domain. Having experience in those things, in all of them, will prepare you down the road on how to lead the team in each of these groups. So it is good to jump from here to here to here. If management is down the road is your vision, then having experience in all of those, then you know how to lead those people in each of those groups. That said, to go into the management position, there are good certificates, professional certifications, like KMP, for example, is a good certificate. The industry admires that certificate. I think in every profession also there are certifications. Those people who are in the management positions, most of the time they are old people. They have experience, a lot of experience, and they don't want to go to education for management purpose. If you have a management degree and so forth, it is nice. If not, certificates can help, I think. In your area of domain, looking for management certificates, it helps. If you get your question. Kind of.
No, I think you're
Again, if you need my help or other professors' help in universities and so forth, maybe I will give you first contact, then I will pass you to some other person. If it is that safe, I'm available. I'm sure I'll have another contact, BBC and another contact. I can forward you guys to that. Okay?
Thank you.
እግዚአብሔር ይምራህና እግዚአብሔር ይደግፈና እግዚአብሔር ይርዳህና በሆኑ
እግዚአብሔር ነመስገን ከለማለት ክብርና ውሃን እንሳለን እግዚአብሔር ከንዝ ዝበለ ማለቂ ከንዝ ዝበለ ነገር እግዚአብሔር ለሕዝብና እግዚአብሔር አብዝበለ ኤክሰል ዝገብረሉ እግዚአብሔር በነገር ሁሉ ብሉስ ምንታ ከሆኑ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስም በዚህ ዝተዋሃደ ነገራት እግዚአብሔር ተጠቀምት ምንታን ክንከውን በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስም በሁሉ ኦፖርቹኒቲ ክንከዱ ክንስጉ ምንታን ክንከድ እግዚአብሔር ንስሐ ምስተውዓል ክትበና ንስሐ ዕድል ክትከፍተልና እግዚአብሔር በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስም ለተሰበዳ እግዚአብሔር ርድአና ንብላለና በሁሉ ነገር እግዚአብሔር ፕሮስፐር እንዳገበርና እንዳበልጸግና እግዚአብሔር በሁሉ ነገር እግዚአብሔር ምክሯን ከሆነና በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም ለተሰበዳው ጌታ እግዚአብሔር ሁሉ አእምሮና መዓልትና ሁሉ ጊዜ ምንከይ ኮለና እግዚአብሔር ጸበኛታት ምንታን ክንከውን አስተዋዓት ምንታን ክንከውን እግዚአብሔር በሁሉ ነገር ተለብመና ስለዘልኻ በሁሉ ነገር ድማ ታቅታይና ስለዘልኻ ነመስለካለን ስለዚህ ገበርካልና ሁሉ ነገር ነመስለካ መዝም ዘገልገልና ሁሉ አገልግሎት እግዚአብሔር ንዝሃብና ኢንፎርሜሽን ሁሉ እግዚአብሔር ንስኻ ዝበለጸ እግዚአብሔር ንህዝብና ምንታን ክጠቅሙ እግዚአብሔር ንስኻ ሞር ነገራት ሁሉ ትውስኮም ንጽልለና እግዚአብሔር ንህዝብና ዝጠቅሙ ክትገብሮ ንጽልለና ቤታ ድልማንህና አድልወፃለና ነገድና ሁሉ ነገርና ሓሊፍና ንህበካ ምሸትና ባርኽ ብሽም ኢየሱስ